Hi, this is Nicky Price here, and in today's video, what I just want to show you, because I'm going to be posting the main Facebook tutorial just above this one, but for those of you that have already got graph search, sorry, my PC seems to be going really slowly today, so hopefully we're going to be all right here. But for those of you who don't yet, or who do have graph search, I just thought I'd show you a couple of things on graph search to show you how powerful it is. And I'm only just kind of really getting into, you know, how powerful this is. You know, it's a bit more fiddly in terms of knowing what to type in, whereas the other one is fairly straightforward because you just pick up groups or pages. So I just want to just share with you a few things, but it is definitely much more powerful to have graph search. So. Oh dear, I seem to have the spinning wheel at the moment, sitting on a page that's got my glass of wine. Never mind. Oh dear, I might have to freeze this instead. Oh, here we go. Right, so if you want graph search and you don't actually have it yet, if you come over here to this little cog just here and click it, and then go to your settings. Okay. Now, I requested to have graph search from Facebook, and they never came back to me. It doesn't seem to have been, I think it's rolled out in the United States completely, so if you're in the States then you're fine. If you're in the UK then you might not have it yet. It's taken forever, sorry. Anyway, what you want to do is to just go over to where it says, sorry, not networks, over to language, okay, and then just click the little edit button there. And you're probably set to English UK. Now, if you select English US, so if you're English UK, you're probably going to be on ordinary Facebook. If you reset it to English US, and then just click Save Your Changes, I'm just going to cancel because I don't need to do anything, and then you should instantly get Facebook graph search. Okay, so let's just go back to my feed here. Okay, so as the video above, you know, exactly the same. What we want to be doing is connecting with people who are in our target market. So say for example, we're looking for people first off. The way to search on graph search for people is to just sort of prefix everything with people who. So, you know, people who like, now this could be, you know, who are you searching for? So let's say, I don't know, let's say for example that you're in the health and weight loss market. So can you think of somebody who's in that? Okay, let's start with network marketing, because I know lots of people in network marketing. So what you're looking for is people who either like a book that's perhaps popular in network marketing, a group, a Facebook page, a person. You know, get creative here. Who can you think of? So first name that comes to my head when I think of network marketing is probably someone like Ray Higdon. But what you don't want is people who you've already friended, because you're looking to friend new people. So you say people who like Ray Higdon who are not my friends. And then you don't want to hit enter, you want to hit what comes up straight underneath, okay, because that is the actual search. And I've got the spinning wheel again. So and what that should do is show me, you can see they're all saying add friend, add friend, add friend, okay. Now do resist the urge to just go down and go add friend, add friend, add friend, add friend. That will get you banned if you continue to do that, okay. So what you need to be doing is to literally just sort of right click on their name and just open in a new tab. And you want to go and check them out, you know, find something that you have in common, find something, you know, you could even narrow this down, could say who are not my friends who live in Texas. Maybe you're going to Texas, you know, maybe you have a company convention in that place, which is a good tip, by the way. You know, if you know where your next convention is, then, you know, people are more likely to attend if they're in the local area, aren't they? So you could even add who live in at the end of it. So let's just try that actually, say who live in Texas, for example. And there we go, click on that. And look, she lives in Texas, she lives in Texas, she lives in Texas. So all these people are quite possibly in the network marketing niche because they've stated somewhere on their profile that they like Ray Higdon, who is a network marketing leader. So the chances are they're in network marketing, or they have their own business, or they've, you know, bought some training from Ray Higdon, and you know, and that's how powerful this is. You can literally connect with these people and start a conversation. So as I say, you know, right click, open the new window, go and check these people out. You know, what can you find out about them? What can you relate to? Because people want to do business with people that they know, like, and trust. And if you've got something in common with them, maybe it's a group, you know, maybe it's a band, or, you know, maybe you can, you know, find out what sort of groups they're in, and then you know, comment on that. So that's another good. So let's find people in groups. Let's go back to the graph search. So how would you find people in a certain group, or how would you find groups where you want to go and post your content that you're putting on your blog? So let's say, for example, that you are in the weight loss niche. So what you would do is type in groups about weight loss, and then the first one that should come, now that looks like that's a product name, extreme weight loss. Groups about weight loss diseases, find all groups named groups about weight loss. Well, we don't want that, so let's go for this one. I think what it's done there, actually, look, is pull up the groups. So you could go and join these groups. See, that's got 6,000 members, that's got 14,000 members, that's got 5,000 members, that's got, you know, so it's just going to have a look at those. So what you would do is to just go and ask to join the group, and then just take a look, you know, take a look at what's going on here. This looks quite a good group. I tell you why, because there is lots of chat in here, and that is good. You know, the groups that are literally spam fests are no good. Okay, so this looks like a really good group. People are posting results, they're sharing things, you know, lots of before and after shots. You know, that looks a good group to join if you're and then what you do is you then just simply go and friend these people, because you've got something in common, you're in the same niche. You know, maybe these people are in network marketing, promoting a product, and they don't have a blog or a website. You have an Empower Network blog. You are able to show them how to market their business. Okay, it's very powerful. You can do exactly the same thing for pages. So you could just type in, I don't know, maybe there's a page, I think there's a page called Think and Grow Rich. So, you know, you would just type in people who are not my friends, who like Think and Grow Rich. Is there such about? Yeah, people who are not my friends and who like Think and Grow Rich, because what you're looking at is people's profiles. So, you know, just get into the habit of looking in people's profiles and seeing what it comes under, whether you can see it's studied, lives in, likes. Okay, so those are the sort of things you need to be looking at. Now, I've noticed that a lot of people who are self-employed, there is a work status called you know, self-employed and loving it. You might see that quite a lot of times. So just get creative. Now, you don't have to do all the search in there. If you just say people who like Think and Grow Rich, you can then refine the search down here. So you can either do it at the top or you can refine it down here. So, you know, if you were trying to focus in and really start targeting women under the age of 40 or something, you know, you can start really filtering down. You could say, right, I only want females. So that's taken all the men out. It's now, this is where you could put self-employed and loving it, I think. Self-employed, other, you could just type it in. So it's giving you some ideas, you know, of what, and that's where you can say, I don't want them to be my friends, I want, you know, not my friends. Okay, so just play around with it. As I say, it's slightly different to the old format, but it is very powerful. And just one other thing which I'm going to show you now, and I'm going to cover more in some advanced training that I'll be doing for my 15k formula members. But you know, this is super powerful. If you have your own page and you build up your own page, so for example, let's just go over here. My page is oops. That's my page. So my page is marketing tips and motivation for home and small business. Okay, so the sort of people that I'm, you know, getting to come over here through my marketing and the groups that I'm in are network marketers, people who are looking how to generate leads. You know, that's why I've put a Start Here tab. And, you know, so those are the people that I'm trying to get over to this page. Now then, if I wanted to, because one of the hardest things when you're first starting to set up your page is to get engagement on your page. And we know that Facebook rewards people for, you know, lots of comments and high engagement, you know, just people commenting on your stuff. That's what you want. And that's quite hard to do right in the beginning. So you want to know about the people that have subscribed. This is a fairly new page. You know, it's about 6 weeks old now, and I've built it up to 1,700 people. Now, if I wanted to get to know these people even more, then what I would do is to just go back to my graph search people, and then I could type in something like, what's the favourite interests of people who like my page, which is who like marketing, and I should bring that up for marketing tips and motivation. You see, that's my page. So what are the favourite interests of people who like my page? Well, look, it's network marketing, which means I'm doing my job right, because I am inviting those sort of people over to my page. But, you know, look, number 3 is, you know, I've got people in there who like Reiki. So there's people who like entrepreneurship, there's people who like real estate. Now, you know, that's interesting. People who like people who like Mrs. Brown's Boys, which if in the United States you may not know what that is, but this is quite funny actually. It's a very funny show. It's a bit little bit on the rude side, but you know, a lot of people do like it. It is very funny, and you know, so that's interesting. So if I was to post a picture of that and put a comment or something, I'm likely to get more engagement, because I know that the people in my group actually like that. I also know that some people in my group like exercise. So do you see how by finding out what their interests are, I can make my posts and just to relate them to things that you know, the people in my page are going to, you know, find more engaging. So it's a very, very powerful strategy. And then to take this a step further, which, as I say, is what I'll be doing in my advanced training, is you can actually put these people into a separate list, and then you can advertise to them. And you can do that through what we call the power editor in Facebook advertising. So we can actually export all the emails from these people very, very simply. Very, very simply. And it's totally legit within Facebook. They totally allow you to do this. You just download their Facebook emails, and then you upload them to the power editor, which you can only do through Google Chrome. And then you can advertise to those people. So you can be so highly specific with who you're targeting, and it makes for a very, very successful campaign. I can tell you, I've only done one so far, and the engagement rate was hit through the roof. So it's really encouraged me to do a lot more of that. Okay, so anyway, I hope that helps. That was a sort of a quick whiz through graph search. I'm still, you know, finding out a lot of this stuff myself. So, you know, in the advanced training, look out for that when I go into this in a bit more detail. But you want to be doing 5 to 10 connections a day. If I were you, I'm not sure if I mentioned it on the previous video, but as I say, Facebook has changed, and you could get put in Facebook jail and not allowed to request friends if you go and request. So my advice to you when you're connecting with people is to, you know, literally just go over and select somebody from your group or wherever it is that you've found somebody. So let's just take this lady, open link. Find something in common with them, and don't necessarily send them a friend request, send them a message. Okay, keep the message fairly short and don't put any links in it whatsoever. Okay, say something nice. Just say, oh, I can see you're with whatever group it is, or, you know, I can see you also like, or I can see we have mutual friends. You know, what is it that you do? I'd really love to connect. Is it okay if I send you a friend request? And then don't send them a friend request until they have come back to you and said, yes, of course, or they may then send you a friend request. Okay, so that's the way to connect on Facebook these days without getting yourself into trouble or getting your put into Facebook jail, or to get your account banned. Okay, so I hope that helps, and take care, and I'll speak to you on the next video. Thanks for watching.